second. All right, guys, we have Raza here, one of my clients in Texas, and he's been a game for quite a long. How long have you been in the game?
Oh man, I started in 2008.
Okay, so that's like what, like 10, 20, almost 20 years.
13 years, yeah.
13 years. Okay, okay. And I guess, with you, since you're having like, quite a good luck with our lead program, and what you've been in a program for like 10, 12 days, what's your what's your philosophy in terms of like the leads? And the reason why I'm asking is because most people when they come in, the first thing when they start our program, they go, oh cool, shit, I'm gonna make a sale, I'm gonna make an IU sale. And I think kind of like it backfires on them, because not only are you giving a lot of sales pressure to yourself, dude,
Right.
your leads, like they smell it, they smell your nasty sales pressure. And I know you're just telling me, yeah, you do things a little bit differently, and
Hmm.
build rapport and all that. So
Yeah.
first of all, can you kind of like share what you do and what you feel like the best way to handle these leads are? I mean, I'm sure like it's not for first week. I'm sure we need more time, but what do
Yeah.
you feel like the best strategies in terms of like handling these leads?
Yeah. So I've worked with leads before, and I've worked with cold leads, TLP leads, 6-month-old leads, and you kind of have to understand the psychology behind lead system. Um, the people don't know you, so you have to build rapport. And if you're just on the phone talking to them, you have to be really good at building rapport instantly in like 5-6 seconds, right? So you cannot really do that. So what you have to do is you have to learn how to string out conversations over time, right? So you need to do is you need to string out your conversation over time. And the way I do it is, let's say, for example, I had a lead. I talked to them on Monday, and the guy is a truck driver. So the next time he would be on a computer would be Sunday when he's home. So now I know that what I'm going to do is I'm going to book him for Sunday. But when I first make a call, I just do small talk. I get to know them. What do they do? How's life? I'm married, kids. And then in between, I'll just say, oh, that's great. So you work for this company. Hey, by the way, what's your date of birth? And I take the date of birth down. Okay, they're
But
like, oh,
that's
okay.
but that's weird. Like, do you refer back to a tax-free retirement program? Like, what do you, or you don't even mention it? You know what I mean?
If the guy is too cold and they're not opening up just as a friendly guy, then I will
Mm,
go back to the questions that they answered in the back office of the lead system,
mm,
and then I'll read. I say, hey, by the way, you filled out a lengthy survey, and you requested that you want information on guaranteed tax return, guaranteed tax interest rates. You want tax-free retirement. Tell me a little bit about it. Why did you feel like what made you look for that? And then they
mm.
talk, right? So if I that's not my main question, but if I see that they're cold when they're answering or talking to me,
Yeah,
I go back to the questions.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. By the way, it says you have a job, you have 401k. So do you have a old 401k or do you have a present active 401k? So I found out there's a gentleman who's second to the mayor of a little small town, and he's like, oh no, I worked at this company for 15 years. That 401k, I have $209,000 in my old 401k, and it's still there. So that tells you it's still open to the risk of the market, and he can lose half of it, right, if the market crashes. So I'm like, oh, so what did you do? So, I don't know what to do with it. So it's just sitting there. Now what I'm gonna do is, I know that that's a $209,000 IUL. Oh, sorry, 401k that's sitting there. I can help them move it to a safer place and help him not lose a dime with an annuity, right? But I didn't really mention that to him. So what I'm going to do is, he's about an hour and a half from me, and now things have opened up with the COVID. I'm going to go and say, hey, I would love to come and see your city, because he's like second to the mayor. He's like the director of the city, right? It's a small
Yeah.
city with 7,000 people. Think about it. 7,000 people is in between Dallas and Houston. And I can just drive up to there, meet him, make him feel, give him warm and fuzzy, have him show me around his city. And guess what? All those 7,000 people can be my clients eventually.
Mm,
So I'm not thinking of just lead as this lead, I got to sell this lead. I'm thinking of if I can get into his network. right?
Okay, but like, okay, so question for you. Let's say if a lead is kind of like that mayor, or a little bit more advanced, a little bit more sophisticated.
Hmm.
Now, my experience with these guys in the past is they just want information. Like,
Hmm.
what is it? Like, tell me about the product. Like, what are you like? What's the dangling carrot?
Hmm.
So, I know that kind of relationship building approach is your main thing, but what if your lead? I mean, I don't know if I'm a lead and if I kind of feel, hey, this guy's trying to build a relationship with me, but I'm just looking for a tax-free retirement program, then
Hmm.
I'll tell you right away. Hey, so what is this tax-free retirement program? What are you selling, right? So how do you handle these? I wouldn't call it like objection, but like like being skeptical. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I basically like, yeah. So there's a couple of guys that responded on the lead that they just emailed back, right? They, hey, send me all the details via email only, right? And one guy said, hey, on your website it said you can give me all the information just by texting,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I said, okay, great. So what I did was I copied the questions that they answered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the first block of questions they answer. I want guaranteed interest rate, tax-free retirement, right? I copied that and I put it in the text, like, hey, here's what I can help you with. And then he responded, right?
That's just oh man, it's
Right?
just funny. Yeah. Okay.
So, and then it's like, well, but how can you do it? I said, and I copied it and put it back in. I said, this is how I can do it. I said, if you can get on a phone call for 5 minutes and we can do an introductory call, I would love to talk to you. And he's like, no, I only want to do it in the text form, right? I said, no worries. I said, and then I did a little blurb about TFRA, concept.
Mm.
And I said here, and I added my Calendly link in it. I said, hey, this is the information. In a nutshell, this is what it means, but I'll have to kind of talk to you on the phone to kind of understand what you want to do. If you feel like I can help you, and if you want to talk, here's my link to schedule an appointment.
Mm.
I can't really spend. He's like being stubborn, right? He just
Mm.
wants to. He don't want to get on the phone. Another guy emailed say, can you send me all the details by email? So I made a PDF document about TFRA versus a 401k. And
Yeah.
I said, okay, great. I'm going to send you a document. It's a 5-page document about a 401k versus a TFRA. Read it. Hope that helps you. If it doesn't, then good luck. But if it does, and you feel like I can help you, here's my calendar link. Call me, schedule
Right.
an appointment. You can't really do anything about it. When the people, or if somebody says, send me more information, then I'll say, well, I represent 15 different companies, and your inbox will be like full of brochures, and you won't know what's the difference between them. So what I would like to do is get on the phone for 5 minutes and try to see what you need, and then I can pick the exact right company that works for you.
Absolutely. I think always refer back to a phone call because I mean I think
Yeah,
like dude, like going over text, it's just so close to impossible
it's
to get over.
impossible. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, but yeah, you'll get a couple of those people. But like you said, don't chase them. Satisfy them. Still be pleasant. Don't be rude. And because they're this, they're introverts, or they feel like you're invasive.
Mm,
They want to like be standoffish, right? Again, it's a core lead. They don't know you.
mm. Okay, so in summary, build rapport first. Focus on rapport,
Yeah.
personal connection.
Yep.
Like, don't focus on the sale in the first call because I think,
Never.
dude, that's just so stupid. Like, what do you? They don't know you. They don't know your name. What, you expect them to, give you all of their life saving? Like, dude, come on. Like, think about it. It's not
Yeah.
logical. Like, if someone calls you, like, you don't expect that to happen as well, too, right?
No, 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 no. So if somebody's friendly, okay, so here's a lesson to learn. You can make somebody $1 million, right? And 15 years go by, they can forget you, but they will never forget how they felt when they were with you.
Mm,
Okay. So how they feel talking to you on the phone is what they will remember. So if you
yeah.
made them feel good, you made them chuckle or made them laugh, they will remember you. They'll connect you with that. They won't even remember you as a tax-free retirement consultant,
Mm.
right?
Remember
So
you
if
as a friend, as a person.
yeah, as if you connect with them, like, okay, for me and you, like we connected the first day we spoke, right?
Yeah. Started talking
On
about Bitcoins and shit.
yeah. So we always call and we talk about that. We start talking about that first.
Yeah.
Why is that, right? Because we connected on that level.
Hmm.
So the business is like secondary at that point. That now it I already knew I was going to do it. I'm sure you already felt like I was going to do it, right?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of now, okay, the details, right? So the sale, you didn't really have to sell me on it. It's like I understand the value of it because I already know, right? So the people who are filling that document, they already understand the value of what they're looking for. They just know that they don't know if it exists or not.
Yeah. 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 Absolutely. Hey man, this meeting is getting way too long. Let's let's kind